Hey guys. Ask me your relationship questions. I'm here to help. Whatever your questions may be. Hey Marcus. Hey Fast. Hey Sassy. Hey Cassandra. No, Marcus, pretty normal. How do you heal after a breakup? The best way to do it is stop talking to your ex and start moving on. Yeah. Yeah, that's the key. A lot of people keep talking to them and try to be friends. It just makes the process just a million times harder. All right. Is there such a thing as becoming official too early? Yeah, of course. So I usually recommend becoming official around the 8-week mark. I mean, if you become boyfriend and girlfriend on the first day, it's obviously too early. Yeah, definitely. Timing is really important in relationships. Got to do it the right way to increase the chance of success. Went through a breakup, he kept talking to his girl best friend. It's a loser. Yeah. Yeah. I teach no friends of the opposite gender, controversially. My ex hooked up with my best mate and they're now having a baby. Should I seek revenge? Marcus Aurelius, my friend, teaches us revenge is for the weak and you shouldn't be affected at all by others. Salsa, that's a dumb question. Yeah, every human being has felt insecure at one point or another. Always. How do you go no contact with your ex if you work in the same environment and kind of have to talk? Get a different job? I used to love him a lot, then I realized now that he's broke and I may not have a future with him. You got to bin him. You got to block and delete. Can you overcome cheating? Not really. No. It's basically a waste of time, my friend. If cheating or abuse happens in a relationship, it's over. Yeah. Is dating a classmate a bad idea? Just don't get pregnant, Sierra. You're right about fight for relationships. Turn out it's even harder than long distance. I wouldn't do it, Courtney. I always tell people they don't listen. They got to try it themselves. They got to practice, fail, and then they go, oh yeah, right. It's crazy. Hazel, good riddance to bad rubbish, buddy. How do you help your partner to stop being offended so easily? Lots of reassurance. Such thing as your boyfriend having a lot of gal friends. I feel insecure about it. A man shouldn't have friends of the opposite gender. How can I help my avoidant trust me? Feminine communication. Hey, Jerry. Yeah, of course, brother. How to Achieve a 10 out of 10 Relationship is my main book. Okay, it's on Amazon. Great book. Wife designed the cover. LTG, send me a message, buddy. I've read all your books. Awesome, Hazel. Good work. If you need more help, feel free to book on a call. So, guys, for those who don't know, everyone gets one free call with me. Just one. If you do want to do a free call with me, go to my profile, click the link, put your details in. I'll give you a free call, have a chat. 50-50 in relationships? No. Sandra, good. Yep. I've read it 5 to 7 times. Good. Good. You have to, if you want to really absorb a book, you do have to read it a fair few times. That's true. What if he says that's always how he's been, always having gal friends? I wouldn't waste time. Yeah, I wouldn't waste your time with it. Does the book help with masculine and feminine energy? The first chapter is masculine and feminine energy. Yeah, it's the most important thing. It's extremely important, masculine and feminine energy. 100%. Do you think long distance matching is worth it for 50 plus each age group? It depends how far you think long distance is. I teach, don't date anyone that you can't see once a week. So if they live so far away that you can't call once a week, it's a waste of time. Hey guys, ask me your relationship questions. Relationship questions, guys. I'm here to help. I've coached thousands of people. I want to help all you guys achieve a 10 out of 10. Ask me your specific relationship questions. I'll answer them the best I can. Here's more lady friends than men friends. Yeah, it's a red flag. Yep. Red flag, buddy. If he's separated and not divorced, is it okay? Yep. When, who should say I love you first? The man should say it around 8 weeks. Hey, Patty. We both have long-term previous relationships. Everyone's had a relationship before if you're an adult. I'm sure it's not your first relationship. That'd be weird. It's been 1 year and it's been a 10 out of 10. Good, but the past, what about it? What about it when he says, I'm always busy? If he wanted to see you, he would. What if he asks for a date and he says, what's the point? Wow. Negative. Hey. Beverly, got to give yourself lots of reassurance, my friend. Lots of good reassurance helps a lot. If it's mostly sexual from the start, can it still be a 10 out of 10? Yep. What he is about to move in. Well, I teach the woman should move into the man's house, not the other way around, usually. I'm worried I'm past it at 55. Most of the people I coach are in their 50s, to be honest, Sonia. Most of the people I coach are women in their 50s who are divorced, and I help them achieve a 10 out of 10. I help a lot of women in their 60s achieve a 10 out of 10. You're not too old, not even close. You can very comfortably achieve a 10 out of 10 in your 50s. You just got to do it the right way. So feel free to book in a call, my friend. I'll show you how to get the dates you actually want and attract in the right people. Just ordered your book. Awesome, my friend. Sonia, go to the link in my profile. You'll see a Calendly link in my profile. Just click the link, put your details in. I'll give you a call. We'll have a chat. My partner always asks for money from and never gives it back. He doesn't sound like a partner, buddy. He sounds like a leech. I think if you care about them having friends of the opposite gender, that's your own insecurity. You're incorrect. I put in a call last week, but wasn't given a time slot. Is that normal? I'm not sure what happened, Courtney. I can't remember, to be honest. Book it again, and I'll make sure I don't miss you, okay? I'm enjoying your course. Awesome. Awesome, Tisha. I appreciate that. You can all achieve a 10 out of 10 this year, guys. We got to do it the right way. Yeah. When should someone walk away from a relationship? You walk away from a relationship when you know they're not your ideal partner. When you know they're not the one, that's it. How soon for a new partner to meet your parents? Usually about 2 months, brother. If he stops communicating, does that mean he's done? It depends for how long, but it is usually a fairly bad sign, yeah. Usually a bad sign. Been with my partner 3 years, still not engaged. He was being in a toxic marriage before, worth waiting. Do you guys talk about it? Does he want to get engaged? Hey, Hannah. Is it ever okay for someone to profess feelings for a person already in a relationship? No. Thanks, Fast. What's the best way to handle conflicts in a relationship? Curve it so it's not a conflict and it's just a normal conversation. I caught my husband messaging someone again and he wouldn't show me his phone. Sounds like it's time for a divorce, my friend. Don't get married, it's a scam. I love being married. Getting married to your ideal partner is amazing if you do it correctly. Hey, Linda. Does age matter? Everything matters. Long distance relationship for nearly a year, and every time we plan a meet, something comes up. You've wasted a year, Kelly. Completely. You're wasting your time, buddy. Ask me your relationship questions, guys. I'm here to help. I want to see all you guys in 10 out of 10s. You can all achieve it. Thanks, Fast. You can all achieve it, guys. Guys, please share my live so I can help more people just like you. I'll be setting up a call soon. Awesome, buddy. Look forward to chatting to you. Everyone gets one free call, guys. Just one. If he says that he can't give you what you want, does it mean he will come back? I wouldn't waste your time. Married for 34 years, been together 37 years, couldn't have asked for a better partner. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. When you say you should be married after 2 to 3 years, what are you referring to? E.g., I'm 21. Simon, you don't need to get married at 21. That's very young for a man. It's not that young for a woman, but as a man, we emotionally mature slower, okay? So, yeah, you can wait a little bit, but realistically, if you've been with the same girl for a handful of years, and even you are in your early 20s, ask yourself the question, do I want to be with this person for the rest of my life? If the answer is yes, get married. Awesome, Sally. Proud of you. I like highly submissive and feminine girls. Is it okay? Am I gone bonkers? I feel very natural in leading a relationship. Is that okay? Technically, yep, 100%. Technically, there's nothing wrong with what you said. Had a Gawker father, now husband, looking at other women. It's so painful. Advice? What have you noticed, buddy? What have you noticed? A lot of you girls get really upset when you notice men acting like men. You expect a lot of men to act like women, and then they act like men, accidentally look at another woman for half a second and you get deeply offended. Your life's going to be really hard when you keep expecting a man to act like a woman. They're not bad people, my friend. It's almost on a subconscious level. You got to stop taking it so seriously. Hey, Josh. Yeah, Sally, well said, 100%. Hey, Belt. The one I was helping go on dates, I think it stopped a while ago. I think she got frustrated and she didn't want to do it, or someone was teasing her online and she didn't want that to happen. The internet can be a harsh place, especially for girls. Hey, Jim. Let's see. What's the best way to express emotions without causing misunderstanding? Well, you got to think about what your goal is. What do you actually want to say? What do you want to see happen? Do you think two people in a relationship can do well happily living in different houses? No. Why get married as a man? What's the incentive? The incentive is you're marrying your best friend. And it's enjoyable. The incentive is it's enjoyable. You're not gonna, it's not about profit, it's not about gain, it's not about success. It's about it's enjoying. It's enjoying. It's an enjoyable thing to do. I love being married. I like it. I like hot dogs, I like donuts, I like roller coasters. What's the incentive? Nothing, I just like them. Marriage is about the same thing. When you marry your best friend, your romantic partner, someone who you want to be with for the rest of your life, fantastic. Super fun. Nothing else I'd want to do. 100%. Okay? That's about it, really. It's a lot of people look for, hey, what's the purpose? Not everything needs a strong purpose. Sometimes it's just enjoyment. So yes, you can enjoy a relationship without technically being married. I think being in a long-term relationship and not being married it seems like immaturity. Like, oh, this is my girlfriend, this is my boyfriend. It sounds like you're a teenager. I like being married. I like calling my wife, you know. It feels right. It feels proper. I think marriage is good. And I love that strong commitment. Can you have a 10 out of 10 without getting married? Yeah, you can. 100%. 100%. But it also feels like fear. If you're not getting married because you think, what's the point? It sounds like fear, and that's weakness. I think it's disrespect that a girl goes up to Magic Mike on stage if she has a boyfriend. Yes. Andrew, well said. Booking a call if you need help, guys. Remember, everyone gets one free call. I do about a handful a day. Where are we? Marriage is overrated. So many negative guys. So many negative males. Come on, guys. Why do men avoid eye contact? Some men avoid eye contact. It's not anything bad. It can be based on confidence. It can be, some guys are like slightly autistic, so they don't like a huge amount of eye contact. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Do you think someone can change once you left? They'll change for the next person, not for you. Bad idea to ask a dentist out. I'll probably not. Why do men on dating apps keep acting so interested and then canceling the date the day before? Because you're not using the apps properly and you're not communicating properly. Booking a free call, we'll have a chat. I got to teach you feminine communication. I find people avoiding eye contact are just not trustworthy. I know a lot of people think that. It's not really true. Because it could be a whole bunch of things. It can be a whole bunch of things. Some people have a bad day and they're not great with eye contact. Does it mean they're not trustworthy? No, of course not. It's a lot of people find that connection, but it's actually not true. It's a myth. What are some common myths about relationships that lead people to stay in unhappy situations? They think any situation can survive anything, which is not true. They think the masculine feminine energy doesn't matter. And they also have the belief that relationships are about equality and making sure everything's 50-50. But that's actually the path to failure, not success. Constant arguments, a massive red flag, of course. Friend told me they haven't been intimate with their fiancé for 5.5 years. Is that alarming? It is. Very alarming. Used to watch content, met my now husband. It's our first anniversary. Awesome, my friend. Proud of you. What do you think going to a family Christmas party and she asks you not to mention that you live with her? How long have you been with her? It's a bit of a red flag. Two friends of the opposite sex, intimate years ago and talk daily, but now in separate relationships. Toxic, immature, deplorable, and disgusting. What's the biggest reason people drift apart? Because they don't do my fundamentals that I teach. So what's the most sustainable instead of 50-50? Who leads? Obviously the man. Masculine energy is leadership. Obviously. What about strong, high-achieving women? They have a masculine traits men threatened by. They're not threatened, they're unattracted. Yeah. A man doesn't want to be with a masculine woman. Are they threatened by her masculinity? No, it's more of just a turn-off. It's the same as if a man's acting super feminine. Are you threatened by his femininity? No, it's just gross. It's just unattractive. That's what it is. Thanks, George. So Bush Barbie, I got to tell you, one thing that a lot of girls think, they think if they're a tomboy, then they can't be in their feminine energy. But you can be a tomboy and do lots of guy stuff, ride motorbikes and whatever you do, right? And be feminine. Feminine's about being nurturing, caring, supportive, and joyous. You can wear high vis and run around the bush and be feminine, believe it or not. Two men have said I'm distant. I try to flirt and be interesting. Help. Okay. Look, definitely can help. Book in a free call, my friend. We'll have a chat. Let's see. 8 months long distance. Don't do long distance. Not masculine as a look on or personality. Men can be threatened by high achievers. Great job listening to my sentence. Good. I love people who are good listeners. Andrew, well said. Well said. Best way to encourage a man to lead that makes him feel more comfortable. Nurture his decision making, basically. It can be challenging. It does take a bit of practice. Lots of swearing. We just started seeing each other. I cringe with all the swearing. Tell him. Tell him, Jody. Yeah. Are you married? 100%. What do I do when we fight? Don't fight. Don't fight. Set a boundary with yourself that you're never going to have another argument with anybody ever again. It takes two to have a fight. Just don't argue, ever. You can disagree, but don't argue. Surely minimal arguments isn't a bad thing. It is a bad thing. An argument is a disagreement that's full of disrespect and aggression. It doesn't matter on the size. Disrespect and aggression are not okay in relationships. How fast is too fast to make it official? 8 weeks is what I teach. What do you do if your person you are seeing tells you he cheated on his last 2 girlfriends? Man, he's stupid. Big toys in the bedroom? No. How many days I have to wait for him to invite me on a date? It's usually about a week. What can I do as a man to get the joy feeling out of my partner more often? High value dates. It's really the girl's job to do lots of self-care so she steps in that feminine energy more easier, basically. Ari, I love that movie. Observer, well said. Yeah, 100%. Why 8 weeks? Just emotional statistics. I've just coached thousands of people, so I got statistics on all this sort of stuff. Just works best usually. At what point do we move in? The woman moves into your house usually around the 6-month mark. Usually. What can I do to lead her in that direction? Yeah, it's a tricky one because leadership is more on responsibility and making tougher decisions, not so much joy. But taking her on a high value dates, girls usually enjoy that quite a bit. Do we have to text about intimacy or is it too early? You don't have to do anything, but you can flirt and text a lot. Yeah. Letting my fiance lead us has made me fall in love more with him. Awesome. How do I know he's the one? So when you meet your ideal partner, it's a beautiful mix of chemistry, compatibility, X factor, and he can do the job. Any advice for dating a guy with kids? The kids are young, so he still sees his ex and never done this. Have fun and don't overthink it. That's really the key. Audra, good job booking in a call, my friend. Look forward to chatting to you. You want to book in a call like Audra, guys, go to my profile, click the link, put your details in. I'll give you a call. We'll have a chat. Probably only have maybe 4 spots left today and then goes to tomorrow. Can I date you? Even if I was single, which I'm not, I'm married to a woman 10,000 times better than you. But even if I was single, I wouldn't even give you a second of my time. All right. Let's see. He seems interested, but doesn't text more than once a day. That's not good. You need to have that more conversation. Hey, Mary, we have the same job, so it's probably threatening. What's the job, buddy? Had great texting all weekend. Phone call yesterday. He had got a lot happening, which I know he does, as he's mentioned it. Should I reach out later in the week? You can book in a call, my friend, so I can have a one-on-one chat with you. It feels like you're overthinking. Just broken up. What do I do to move on? Self-care. Lots of self-care. Block and delete your ex. Lots of social hobbies. No, spicy. No, fast. Feeling pretty good. I just hate when girls try to flirt with me. I find it insulting to my relationship. Move in 6 months. Are you referring to younger traditional relationships? What about 50s plus? No, it's for everybody. All ages. It's based on emotion, not age or environment. How do you know when someone is cheating on you? Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you can feel it. Sometimes you know. Blocking and going no contact can be hard, but it's very important. Very, very important. Yeah, 100% speed. Let's see. He texts me every day apart from Sundays. That odd. You guys should talk more. More phone calls, FaceTimes, not just text messages. Yeah. Better communication. What's the most important trait you bring to a relationship, IQ or EQ? No, dumb question. Dumb question. I know it sounds smart. EQ is more important. No, IQ is more. I hate that shit. It's so stupid. You know what it is? It's dumb people trying to sound smart. It's just stupid. Really stupid. I hate it. Let's see. Can long distance work? No. Don't do long distance. All right. Forestry work, we're both loggers and only work with men, so I quit, but hasn't helped. Okay. Barbie, book on a call. We'll have a one-on-one chat. I'll see if I can see some solutions. Surely there's something we can do. Why is it so hard to block? Because you're weak. You need to develop a sense of confidence and strength within yourself so you can block someone when they're bad for you. How to overcome a nice guy syndrome? Ken, there's a lot of things you need to do. I need to teach you it in person because it's not social media friendly. Let's see. I only see my boyfriend once a week. Been seeing him for a year. Thoughts? No, you should be living together by now. Do you think time away from each other, work trips, etc., can be good? No, they are 100% a detriment, which means negative, to the relationship. New guy seems just to me. He was cool till I met him in person. He was too touchy-feely. Yeah. Mary Beth, nothing worse than affection. Hey, love and affection, gross. Yeah, no way. She thinks about someone else whilst we're intimate. Awesome. Too much intimacy, a bad thing. Only if you're getting a rash or something. How long does being emotionally unavailable last? What do you think emotionally unavailable means? What if you say I love you in the beginning, but it doesn't really say it anymore? You should still say it at least once a day. So then each partner should accompany the other on a work trip. Ideally, yeah. When kids are involved, how late is it too late to move in with a blended family? 6 to 9 months usually. Thoughts on gifting partners on special occasions? Must be reading your question wrong. Is your answer, is it okay to give gifts? Is that your question? How do you tell your sister who's overweight to stop dating the wrong guys and go to the gym? You can't, Lainey. Yeah, you're too close. Yeah, it's not your job to tell her, unfortunately. I know you want to help, but that's just going to make her hate you. Let's see. When to propose? About a year and a half. Thoughts on holidays apart? It's up there with the most idiotic thing I've ever heard. It's not the most idiotic thing. It's not the stupidest thing, but it's close. It's in the top 3 for sure. Most important ways to protect masculine energy. You got to do things which make you feel more masculine, and only surround yourself which makes it easier to be in your natural energy. Met someone 3 weeks ago, met in person, going, well, what is important now? Try to get on a date with them once a week. Thanks, Joe. Yes, gifting. Of course it's okay to get someone gifts. Strange question. What should I do if your partner isn't ready for a child, but you've been told try now or egg freeze? How long have you been together? Opinion on dating FIFO workers. Can see each other most weekends. I wouldn't. In my relationship, I'm 20, he was 24 because he was possessive. Thoughts? Phoebe, you don't need a reason to end a relationship. If you don't like him, if you don't think he's your ideal partner, you just end it. It's fine. 2.5 years. If he's not ready 2.5 years in, it's probably not going to happen. Do you think marriage can work if I have more money than he does? Well, when you get married, 2 becomes 1. Egg freeze is not free and it's painful. Sounds bad. If you really need help, guys, booking a free call. Everyone gets 1 free call with me. I only do about a handful a day. The free call goes for about 30 minutes. I'll just try to help you out the best I can. If you really want to achieve a 10 out of 10 relationship and a 10 out of 10 mindset, free call, links in my profile, guys. Dating a narcissist, can it work? Why would you want to? Do you think finances should be 1 if I'm considered to be a millionaire? Myra, I love how humble you are. You're the most humble person in the world. Being married means 2 people become 1. Yes. How do you make long distance work? Don't do long distance. I was dating a great girl for a few weeks, no issues. She ended because I work every other weekend. Could you see her during the week? Jay, yeah, they're concerning. Thanks, Joe. Was in a relationship for 8 years, split up, then is a new one 3 months later. Is that normal? Yep. How long do you know if someone is serious about you and not love bombing? Just their words and actions are congruent and, they're in line. Joe, maybe she just wasn't the one, because it sounds okay, to be honest. 34 years old, and too scared to be in a relationship. Stacey, booking a call, buddy. We've got to help you with your mindset. I try to cuddle my partner, but he tries to always take it too far. He tries to sleep with you. Gross. That's disgusting, Christy. What an animal. Absolutely disgusting. Gross. Just straight up gross. All right. Good, Becca. Good, buddy. Thoughts on prenups? I'm a bit of a romantic, so it's not for me. Oh, Lucy, I don't know what to say to some of the questions. Some of them are just so absurdly ridiculous. Speed 100%. Write them down. Okay, my wife, I can hear my wife's, voice in my head saying, be nicer. So ask me some good questions, guys. No more stupid questions, okay? Ask me good questions. Come on. What are your thoughts on Married at First Sight? Not for me. There are prenups that say if someone cheats, for example, they get nothing. Logically, prenups make sense. Logically. Jen, I do have children, yes. Thanks for helping me with you. I know I am engaged for the best human I've ever met in those 2 years. Forever grateful. Awesome, my friend. Awesome. If you ever need help, let me know, okay? You can all achieve a 10 out of 10, guys. Is it normal for a guy to take 4 hours to reply? Not usually, no. Do you think a dinner and a movie is a good first date? No, I don't. No. I love going to the movies, guys. I love a good movie. I'm a big movie buff. I watch a lot of movies. Movies are great, but it's not really a date. A date has to have good communication. In a movie, you don't talk to each other at all. So no movies. Do an activity where you can talk. Mini putt-putt, axe throwing, some stupid little activity. But if you can talk and flirt, that's the point. What's a couple of things I can do to make my partner happy and feel good? Bush Bobby, I need to know about your situation, buddy. It's too hard to answer because I don't know your situation fully. What about a friend who was engaged 2 months after meeting, wedding planned for 1 year after they met? You're worried about a friend? Stop worrying about your friend. They're an adult, buddy. Thank you for your advice yesterday about her son. Sorted. Good man. Why do men become emotionally unavailable and can't express their feelings? I need to know precisely what happened to make the call on that. I know sometimes I really want to answer all your questions, guys. Sometimes I need to know more information. I know it's hard to share everything. You can message me, book on a call, but unless I'm just guessing what you mean. And the term emotionally unavailable, it could literally mean like 100 things. Yeah. It's girl language as well. Doesn't make any sense to guys. My boyfriend liked his friend who's a girl's pick. My boyfriend liked a friend who's a girl. He liked her picture. Should I be worried? No. If your friend was cheating on her boyfriend who is also your friend, would you tell them? You shouldn't be friends with people who cheat. If you're friends with people who cheat, it means you're a low value person. Why do you think adult content ruins relationships? I don't. I really like that you actually get the details before answering. It shows you care about the advice. Yeah, 100%. I'm very cut and dry. I've coached thousands of people. I know the answer to most questions, but some questions are very vague, which usually is a sign that the people asking the vague questions are bad communicators, and that's why they're in the situation they're in, unfortunately. A lot of women, I find, they think they're really good communicators, but they're actually not good communicators. They communicate a lot, but it's vague and messy, which is bad communication. Okay, we celebrated 2-year anniversary today since found 10 out of 10 relationship. Awesome, fast, proud of you. Thanks, Care Bear. What's your suggestions to meeting men in your 60s? Online dating. Get high value dates, have a blast, and then nurture those with feminine energy and feminine communication to 10 out of 10s. Best way to communicate that doesn't sound like you're controlling. Feminine communication. How do you know if he's interested? He said he is, but men say a lot of things. Well, his words and actions should align. How do I approach dating, trusting another person after a relationship with narcissist sociopath? Um, Hopefully now you're a better judge of character and you can see people for who they really are. Do you believe in long distance? No. Everyone tries long distance. Never works, guys. It's a waste of time. Ask me your questions, guys. Here to help. If you really need help booking a free call with me, I'm here to help. Everyone gets one free call, guys. Goes for about 30 minutes. I just try to help you out the best I can. Hey, Michael. I coach a lot of people in the UK. Awesome. I love that. Claudia, time to move on, buddy. Get out there and start dating. What's your view on this whole push on social media about lavender marriages? I don't know what that is. Broke up with me, messages me, I message back, then a few minutes he leaves me on red. Sounds like a shitty communicator. Calling out someone for disappearing on weekends, is it worth it? I would just get rid of him. I would just delete him. Yeah. I mean, you can call someone out, but what's the point? Nor should you have to, yeah? You're looking for a masculine man, Chaz. You shouldn't have to babysit him, okay? If he's not acting right, you just go, see you later. You're not, you're an adult. He should be acting, he should be on the right track. Yeah, that's the key. Claudia, booking a call, my friend. I'll get you out there. I'll get you dating again properly. Partner believes in engagement before moving in. What do you think? It doesn't matter. How do I show my ex and ex-in-laws I want to co-parent? We have a rough couple of years regarding my ex's ex-girlfriend. Our child is young, so we need to communicate to a certain extent. It's your legal right to be a co-parent. You don't need their approval. I'm 47 and have amazing people in my life, but this one calls me names when he's mad. That's not a trait of an amazing person. How do I suggest a date? You can say stuff like, hey, I love talking to you. When are you going to take me on a nice date? Something like that. It's what I call a backwards question. I hope one day my better half can locate me. Yeah. You know what's funny about 10 out of 10 relationships? A lot of people think it's just going to happen organically. Just if I wait around, eventually someone's going to find me. Doesn't work. You're waiting and waiting and waiting, and what do you achieve? Nothing at all. And then you're in your 60s and you still haven't achieved anything because you wasted your whole life waiting. Your goals don't care about time. They care about your actions. How do you book on a call? So go to my profile, Claudia. In my profile, there's a link. Just click that, put your details in, and I'll call you, we'll have a chat. I'll help you out. Let's see. Genevieve, try to push for a phone call. I'm recently divorced. Honestly, I'm really happy being single and see myself being single for a while. Okay, what's your thoughts on this? Yeah, totally fine, brother. If you want to be single for a while, you want to be single for a few years, that's totally fine. Don't overthink it. Hey, Mrs. Maddock, good to see you, sugar. Yeah, Jennifer, that's true. Ah, Claudia. No, can't do it. Yeah. I don't coach your area, unfortunately. All right. Ask me your relationship questions, guys. I'm here to help. He walked out, been nearly 3 months, text, but told me to move on. Just move on, buddy. You're pretty, Mrs. Maddock. I did things with a guy who couldn't say the L word. Yeah. Someone should say I love you after about 8 weeks. If it gets to the 12-week mark and they haven't said it, they're not the one. Not the one. Hey, Shirley. Ask me your relationship questions, guys. Please share my live so I can help more people just like you as well. Where are you from? I'm from Australia. I'm Australian, guys. Accuse me of cheating, so I had insecurities. Louise, good riddance to bad rubbish. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Don't let it hold you back. Get back out there, my friend. Hey, trust a guy that cheated on you and says he won't do it again. You don't. I'm about to buy your book. Is it mostly about online dating? No, not really. The first chapter's on masculine and feminine energy. It's more about how to achieve a 10 out of 10. Shout out to Mrs. Maddock. Oh, 100%. Mrs. Maddock is 10 out of 10. Best person I've ever met, easily. Ask me your relationship questions, guys. My friend thinks it's weird. I should straight back in the horse. So to speak of, I'm going to try to be single thing and just see how it goes, I think. Yeah, brother, 100%. Being single is totally fine, Michael, but what I want you to do is I want you to work on yourself, become super successful, work on finances and fitness and mindset, all that sort of stuff, so you're just going awesome within who you are. That's definitely important, yeah? Aims, usually immaturity. I really like this guy, but it feels like he's becoming distant, saying busy anyway to gain interest back. No. If a guy says if he always has the excuse that he's busy, it's a red flag. Claire, good job booking in a call, my friend. Look forward to chatting to you. I really like, read that one. Shaz, I'm the lucky one, my friend. My wife's awesome. Let's see. What are the takes on pre-marriage counseling and how it affects men especially? It depends who you go to, honestly. Yeah. I coach a lot of couples. I'm obviously biased, but I say people should come to me instead. But, you know. Let's see. What do you think about the season of maths? I don't. What if now during random he pulled away? Oh, Ramadan. I don't know. Claire, I look forward to chatting to you, my friend. Everyone gets one free call, guys. How long does a rebound monkey branching relationship last? It depends on the person. Depends on the person completely. Technically, that person could be a 10 out of 10. They could be your ideal partner. It's possible. Do I call him out? He hasn't communicated for a week after being physically intimate. Have you tried to communicate with him? Can the call be to the UK? Yeah, I coach lots of people in the UK, definitely. Good time when the guy's dated for 2 months asked me to meet my parents soon. Yep. Honestly, live and proof it works. Jake's advice works. Thanks, Becca. 100%. Coach thousands of people into 10 out of 10s, guys. You can all achieve it. Just got to do it right. What does it mean when they always walk ahead of you? It means they walk faster than you do. That's exactly what I'm doing. Taking up jiu-jitsu. Good. It's working. Honestly, feel happy and excited to help myself again. Awesome. Good job, brother. I'm proud of you. If my ex didn't want to be with me until I met someone else, is that narcissistic? Jay, who cares? Honestly. Forget about it. On Hinge, he asked me out, confirm Friday, but has not confirmed an actual plan. Is he picking you up? Has he planned something? Why should I look after my disabled partner when he didn't look after his own health? You're a bucket of sunshine. Okay, what does it mean if we've been together 4 years and he's hot and cold out of nowhere? What does that mean? It could be a bunch of things. Could be he might be stressed with something. It could be a bunch of things. What you want to do is you want to distract, change, make a fun environment. Let's see. So for the date, my friend, send him a message saying, I'm really excited for our date. I can't wait for you to pick me up at 7. I'm going to send you a picture of what I'm wearing. I bet you have something amazing planned. It's going to be awesome. So what you're doing in that sentence, you're preempting him and pushing him and nurturing the behavior you want to see. Great example of feminine communication. I know a lot of this dating and relationship stuff sounds complicated, guys, but you can smash it. If I can achieve a 10 out of 10, all you guys can achieve a 10 out of 10. How to break the touch barrier on early dates. Kiss them on the cheek in the first 3 seconds as the introduction. Very effective. Let's see. Michael, here to help, brother. Let me know if you ever need help or you need help in an area, whatever it is. I'm here to help you. Best way not to seem controlling and giving well-intended advice as a woman. The best way to do it is asking questions with a curious tone. Do you think that's the best idea that you could do there? See, with a curious tone, it makes them think about it and change their decision making. How long should you wait for him to contact you after a date? If you want to talk to him after a date, send him a message. You don't need to wait for him. I'm with my partner 2 years and he sits in the pub all the time. Okay. What do you want to do? What's your thoughts on a male never walks on the outside the footpath? He probably just doesn't understand chivalry. He probably would. A lot of men don't know that old rule. I do it all the time, but not everyone knows it. Yeah, I wouldn't stress about it. Thursday, Wednesday. Ask me your relationship questions, guys. I'm here to help. Please share my life as well so I can help more people just like you guys. You can all achieve a 10 out of 10. What are some good signs? What are some good things to distress and enjoy things as a couple? High value dates, honestly, is one of the best ways to do it. Is it okay to make the first move if you fancy a guy? It depends what the first move is. Okay, I teach the woman can do small moves and the man does bigger initiating acts. What do you think about happy wife, happy life? It's kind of an oversimplification. Having a happy wife is great. If you have a happy wife, does it mean your life is going amazing? Other areas of your life might be terrible. You know what I mean? So it's a bit of an oversimplification. You should try to have a 10 out of 10 though, for sure. Patty, 100%. I don't think I could if I tried, my friend. Brandon, what problems are you seeing, brother, at the moment? Let's see. Any good couple hobbies you suggest? It can be basically anything, as long as it's fun. Horse riding, karate, it doesn't really matter. As long as it's fun and enjoyable. Love your content, awesome. I coach a lot of people in Ireland. It's okay, I've since matched with some great guys. I've already been asked on 2 dates. Awesome. Good job. You should do calls on the live. I don't know if people would want to share their personal stuff with so many people. But yeah, Dave Ramsey does that, doesn't he? It's pretty good. If you do want to do a free call with me, guys, go to my profile, click the link, put your details in. I'll give you a free call. We'll have a one-on-one chat. Everyone gets one free call, guys. So if you don't have a 10 out of 10 and you want a 10 out of 10 relationship, book on a free call. I want to help. Halfway through your book. Awesome. Very clear, lots of examples and good great perspective. Awesome. I'm glad you like it, my friend. Great book. Thousands of you guys have bought the book. Great book. How to Achieve a 10 out of 10 on Amazon. What happens with a free call with you? Well, basically, yeah, we identify the problems. I talk about your past, what's currently happening, what you want to achieve moving forward, and then I basically tell you how to do it. I've coached thousands of people, so I can make an action plan fairly fast. Some people are more complicated, but yeah, we just go through a lot of stuff and sort it out. Hinge works. Yeah, Hinge is a pretty good app. Know the difference between high expectations or just quality boundaries? I need to know the specifics. What's the time limit for the first call? I don't really put a time limit on it. It's usually about 30 minutes. A few times, sometimes it goes to an hour. I don't really care. Yeah, I don't really track time while I'm on a call, to be honest. Do you think women working full-time negatively impacts the relationship? Usually. Guys just don't want to commit anymore. Thousands and thousands of people get married every day. Thousands. Men are committing every day, all the time. You're doing something wrong. You can achieve a 10 out of 10, but you're doing something wrong. 1 year and he's texting my ex behind my back. Why? Hey, Danny. My mate's girlfriend broke up with him yesterday and he was crying in D block toilets. Advice you can give him? Distract him, go and play some sport or something. Marriage is mass decline due to behavior change in society. Dating apps make throwaway. Abby, do you know the statistics? Look up the statistics right now. Don't say to me that marriage is on decline. Go and look it up. Go and look up how many people got married in your country in the last 12 months. You'll be surprised, I guarantee it. Is it bad he said I love you in the first month of talking and we haven't met in person? Yes, it's a red flag. Saying I love you before meeting is just silly. Do you believe relationships can recover from most mistakes if both parties are invested? It depends what the mistake is. A relationship can only take so much damage. And to be honest, when you meet your ideal partner, you guys don't really make mistakes. It's so organic, so smooth, so compatible that mistakes don't happen. As weird as that sounds. And another thing to remember, your ideal partner only needs one chance. They just need one chance. That's it. Simon, good job booking in a call, buddy. What's your book called? How to Achieve a 10 out of 10 Relationship. No, I don't believe in e-books, no. What does it mean when your partner's guy's big purchases without talking to you first? What did he buy? Personally, I need at least 5 chances. Yeah. Yeah, Afton, it's a pretty big red flag, obviously. Summer, look forward to chatting to you, my friend. Everyone gets one free call, guys. Be aware I only can fit so many in a day, and then that's it. Then you gotta wait till tomorrow. But if you really want help, booking a free call, I'll help you out one-on-one, and we'll make some changes, and I'll make sure you succeed. Can I confide in a male friend about my relationship concerns for advice? Christy, I can't really put into words how much I disagree with that sentence. I'm just gonna say no. Yep. I want to say a lot of other things, but I'll just say no. How long should you give space? Space is only for astronauts, not for relationships, my friend. All right, ask me last few questions, guys. Okay, I'll stay on for about another 5 minutes. Ask me your questions. I'll answer them the best I can for you. Long distance with FaceTime, phone calls, texts, etc. Do you think it could work? Only for a short period of time. Can you talk about money in relationships? It's important. It's important to be transparent. When should we combine money? About a year after you start living together. Finances are a very emotional thing. There's a lot of fear around money, so you have to slowly do it. If you do it too fast, it causes self-sabotaging behavior. When's too soon to propose? About a year. About a year. How to transition from half and half to one with money? Slowly start talking about it, making goals, and then slowly you'd start combining and working on investments or a holiday or something small together, and then slowly build it. Patty here to help, my friend. All right, guys, I'm out of time. If you need more help, book in a free call. So everyone gets one free call, guys, just one. If you do want to do a free call with me, go to my profile. In my profile, there's a link. Click that, put your details in. I'll give you a call. We'll have a one-on-one chat, okay? Everyone only gets one, just one, but I'm here to help, all right? All right, guys. Don't settle for second best.